How come we never have like this amount of drinks at happy hour when we say at MomoCon? Like, do you see that?
We can go all out if you want.
That's like 15 people's worth of drinks.
And there's only 4 of them there.
That's wasting
They
cups.
drink hard.
By the way, 15 people's...
That's wasting cups.
No, hold on. Hold on. You're talking about 15 people's drinks. Like, if they all had one, or 15 people's, like, drink worth.
That's like
15 cups.
12 cups there. So you assume it's like 12, 15 people.
It's plastic cups,
It's
John.
literally like 3 to 5 people.
You don't reuse it?
I do.
We're at war with the Dolphins,
It's
John.
free happy hour. You get whatever you fucking want.
You get what you want. You get what you need.
I'll
Get
just
a
buy
little liquor.
cups and just
with
throw it
me.
through the room and like, we went hard. Would that make you feel better?
Yeah,
No, because there's no ice in them.
I will carry around
We'll
plastic.
put ice in them too.
I'll carry just a Glock at all times.
Your costume is just cups on you with ice. Like, yeah, drink from me.
Look at me. I drank. Look at me. I'm a
I was gonna say,
drinker.
if you want a picture that went hard, do you throw out a bunch of empty bottles like, here, this is all we drank?
But did you?
This is the picture you want.
This is the picture you need.
I only take pictures of stuff that's either jokingly saying that you drank that much or that we actually drank.
Whatever fits your logic, Tyler.
It's not the
Granted,
logic.
today you had way more than I thought you did, so good for you. But
Good for you, John.
That was a good.
Hold on.
for
Let's
me.
go around table. Say how many drinks you had. John, how many drinks did you have today?
today.
It depends. You know the commemorative movie cup drinks. How big those are?
They're about a liter. It's almost a liter. It's a little under a liter.
Well, it's like I had 2.5 of those Red Bull vodkas, and then I had 2 singles and then a double. So far today, so however
you
many
did
that
yourself,
is.
Oh shit, you're bleeding.
Yeah, hold on. Excuse me.
That's how hard That's how hard John went. Justin started bleeding.
Just talking about the drinks, and he just starts bleeding.
But yeah, like size wise, compared to whatever you had today, that's more than I've ever seen you drink.
I mean, okay,
I think
the whole movie cup. How many drinks worth do you think?
I would think that's at least 2 doubles from the bar we usually go to.
So you're talking about 4
No,
drinks.
what? That is way more than 2 doubles. That's like no, Tyler, no, fuck no, you're an idiot. Shut
I'm
up.
just saying.
You have more clout than he's pretending like. He really.
I don't care. This is Tyler.
John,
He
I'd say that's
complains.
almost like a triple. That's almost a quad.
Okay,
I'd say that's almost a quad.
All I know is like between
12. And...
no, between 3 of us, we finished off a bottle easily.
Yeah.
Well, how big was the bottle? Was it a handle?
A small handle.
I feel like John.
That's still a decent size for 3 people.
Well,
Finished
Chad
off.
would've been pissed.
How much of your cup was actual alcohol?
It's about the same strength as they serve at Reboot.
For a double?
Yeah,
So
a
about
little stronger than that. Really.
30, 40%, 30, 40,
It was
60,
closer to
70,
50.
50. Really?
Oh.
That's not how they serve
Yeah,
down
that's
at
not a
Ribbit.
small handle.
Well, that's why it says it depends who makes it.
What brand?
Did
you mix it yourself?
No, I did not mix it.
Who did?
It was my friend's wife.
She go hard.
She go hard in the bottle of the... What brand? Svedka?
No.
Kettle One?
No.
If they were going cheap, it's probably like Tito's
No,
or
it wasn't cheap. I'm trying to remember the brand.
Svedka.
Kettle One's my favorite brand. Kettle One, if you want to sponsor the podcast, I'd be fucking down for that
It's
one.
kind of top shelf too, so.
I don't know if it's Grey Goose. It's probably off of a Grey Goose. Not quite that high.
Off
Does
the Grey
do
Goose.
vodka?
Huh?
Does Grey Goose do vodka? Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
I
I
get it.
just can't remember. I wasn't making them, so I didn't care. They just gave me the cup. I'm like, okay.
John
So
went,
you were
"Blah,
essentially like
blah,
Jaden
blah,
that says, it's in front of me, let me drink it.
He
We
was
were
just like a
watching
fish to
football
water.
games, and it was like noon, and I'm like, whatever.
Damn, you were there all day? You were drinking all day? John was day drinking.
I know, John's actually fucking day drinking.
Yeah.
Hey, John,
Not in the downtown setting, but he's day fucking drinking.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
if I
necessary.
didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't notice.
So yeah, he and according to Chad, he drove drunk wherever. I don't know how long.
Also, people handle alcohol differently and can handle more.
I know. I'm just saying, from when you stopped to when you went downtown, you, according to Chad, you drove drunk and
he'd be
drank
pissed.
more.
And he'd be pissed.
Fuck you, Chad.
He'll never hear this, so it doesn't matter. You know what? New idea. Chad's going to start editing the podcast, so he has to listen to it at least.
So we're never going to publish another episode ever
That's
again.
true.
Yeah.
Or
if
he's
he
just-
listens to it and then edits, it's gonna be like 2 days after our normal post.
Because literally, like, I've been like, what I've been doing recently is listen to a rough cut of it early, and like with no editing, and then just like screenshotting the timestamp in which bad words are said, and then it's like, or screenshotting in which, like, I give no context by screenshots. Pretty much like, you could do something here, and it's just like, you know.
Okay, I was gonna say we usually try to give you the close enough timestamp for everything.
Not on the last episode we released, unless it doesn't get released.
I mean, I've pretty much messed up the times.
All I know is I put approximate because when Tony went off, he went off like 4 in a
I
minute.
know.
So I'm like, just
It's
listen
a lot.
more.
If you're sensitive, listen to this podcast.
In Vegas,
I'm sorry, but deal with it.
If Vegas keeps crashing, it'd be a lot easier.
Have you ever thought about re-downloading?
That hasn't. How would that help it at all?
Have you ever thought about
I mean, it's a fresh install. Maybe you have a bad install.
upgrading operating systems?
No,
Have
I'm
you
never
thought
going
about-
to 10. I'm never going to 10.
Are you working Vegas off of like your main hard drive or like a secondary hard drive?
I don't think I have it installed on my solid state drive. I could do that, but
I mean, it might help.
it might.
I got a text or something.
I got the boy.
All right,
Yeah.
Tyler, how much have you had to drink today?
Today! Let's see, I had 2 at Reboot. It was the birthday today.
It's the birthday of the reboot.
I'm kind of like, why'd y'all have your birthday so late? But y'all do you.
I thought they opened on December
This was
1st.
their anniversary,
Yeah,
so it's whatever.
Then
Then
why'd
day
you
it
say
is.
so late? What are you talking
In
about?
the year, so late.
That's
That's
just
when they opened
open.
up.
Who cares?
You think they sat around? We're gonna open in December.
Please open in the summer so it's warm.
No,
I mean,
no,
it was, pretty
it's
warm.
cold.
It was pretty warm today.
I prefer the colder months.
But it was pretty warm today. It was around, what, 60s, 70s? It was feeling good.
Yeah, it was approximately.
But they opened there.
Cold as hell.
I had me a cupcake while I was drinking my first rum and coke.
For real, they had cakes of
Yeah,
cups.
they had cupcakes, yeah.
They also had like a birthday shot, which was a weird.
It was Stoli, vanilla vodka, Kahlua, I think triple sec, and
Little whipped cream and sprinkles on
whipped
the
cream and sprinkles on it.
I'm like, ugh.
Ugh.
So yeah,
Sprinkles.
I mean, I'm sure you could ask for without sprinkles, but
But it's not a birthday.
yeah, I had
a birthday without sprinkles.
2 rum and cokes there. I went to our other hangout spot, had 2 beers there because they're cheaper by like 50 cents at least.
Ooh.
At least.
He walked half a block to get a dollar.
And then you came
Worth.
back to Reboot and had.
One more beer. So
Whoa, that's
Still-
a lot of drink.
You still got a decent discount at Reboot since Alex basically gave us a free drink.
yeah, Alex, stop it. But I'm also drinking one right now on the podcast, so I'm
Well,
up to at least 6.
I mean, she essentially gave me the double for free. And I'm
She
like,
did that too.
So I was like, okay. whatever.
I just showed up
We're
there.
in the crowd.
I just showed up
They
Is
know
that
there.
a good or bad thing? No.
Yeah.
I saw John and Tyler were sitting at the bar, and I was like, "There's no seat for me. My friends have moved on."
So he went to play free games because it's their birthday.
I mean, I
And
was just mostly watching like the
I
football
played.
game.
I played a lot of Tetris. I made it to the 5th increase, like when you beat the level to the 5th level, and then I kind of got tired of it because the version of Tetris they have doesn't let you go down faster, so you have to wait for the piece to move, and it's just like it's just really it took a long time. And then I got to play Soul Calibur 2.
yeah. No,
No.
it was 2 or 3.
Yeah, okay. And I got revenge for a friend of the podcast, Jade. She once played the single player,
The
and
lazy
she lost.
intern who hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, she lost a nightmare, and I got revenge with a Yaki. And she has a very short range, and I did not think about that, and I was like, nightmare is bullshit. But I beat him. I took him to game 7. I clutched it out. Actually, I pretty much got a perfect on the last one because I pretty much learned the moves he had, and I just countered him for the most part with this one move.
Well, we're like
dash B, whatever that
I was gonna
is.
say we're 8+ minutes in. You at least want to announce the title, what episode this is, who's here.
Oh shit! Theme song.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
When the hell did we have form a
Why-
theme song?
why-
It's only off topic, and we're here to say Tyler's drunk every day. Hey. That's it.
At least that's his goal every day.
Yeah.
What? What'd you say?
Yeah, I guess this is on the off topic, episode 22.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Yes, it
possibly.
is.
I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it. It's just taking a lot of editing. And
Unless you want to reorder some.
I'm off tomorrow. If we ever do, and I throw in the one that we got in the can, but I'm thinking that might just happen. I have an episode, a solo episode ready to go. Just in case, like the week of Christmas or something, we're all busy or something like that, or if people are in town, we'd rather go drinking than record a podcast.
Just make it like the Lost episode or something. I
The
don't know.
Lost Ep. We already have a Lost episode.
Yeah.
The other Lost
We already have
episode.
a Lost episode for the Lost episode. So, anyways, who are we?
Just
Because
go-
we're also almost 10 minutes in. I am DJ Professor J, here to drop the mad hits for all the Rudies of the world. And who I'm joined today by...
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
I am Big Trouble in Little Tokyo today.
Big Trouble in Little Asshole.
Ooh.
Is that you?
I don't have a little asshole. Hold on, everybody.
Wait,
just
what?
For
hold on.
for the audio
we have-
listeners,
we have-
I'm showing my asshole to Tyler and just.
I'm a
Here you-
screenshot
here's
for
whole
the
tape.
Patreon.
Hold on, here you go. Shh, everybody.
Shit, I see crack.
I need absolute silence. You better stop. Do not send. I will kill you. I will kill you.
To Patreon it goes.
No.
You're-
Blood.
you're-
Blood.
Oh
Stop.
shit! Oh
Do
shit!
not send that.
That didn't say Patreon.
Do not send that, Tyler. I swear to fucking Christ.
He's going to.
Do not send it.
Oh, it's sent
Stop.
to my mother.
That's
Do
what
not
she
send it.
always
Do not.
wanted.
Okay.
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
He's going to.
For the listeners, I showed my asshole to Tyler and he took a picture of it.
That's what you wanted.
I don't want a picture of it. I just want to show Tyler my asshole. It's not little.
I'm unfortunately
I have
still John,
two.
unfortunately. And I've been scarred for life. So what are we doing here today?
You liked it, you little slut.
We're on the, 6-day eve before Smash. But this will be released after Smash, so...
No, it's before Smash.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
it
after
should-
Smash.
Yeah, it might come out. Actually, no, I'm thinking,
Are you going to jump orders?
no. I'm thinking I might, release...
Double this week?
No, kind of, yeah, I'm thinking about it.
So like Monday and then Wednesday.
Because part of me wants to, like,
So no...
hit, like, I want to make sure we hit 25 by the end of the year. Or 26, that'd be like half a year like we've been doing this. Like, even with all the missed weeks.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we had at least 3 missed weeks.
Yeah, but then we usually try to catch up. And then we had that weird phase where we...
I don't want this, Tyler.
Did you send it to him?
That's the only person I sent it to.
Didn't, I
It's in for Patreon, so there's a double copy. We will eventually have Patreon. You know this to be true. They will be like, what is this past content they're talking about?
We hear it on the Off Topic would like to announce the departure of Tyler Myers from the podcast. We'd just like to know that he takes pictures of people when he
Just
doesn't want
Google search Forgotten Parks asshole, and you will find it on Google.
them. That's not my real screen
I'm
name.
going to upload it to the
My
cloud.
real screen name is Slime Man.
What
Slime
was
Man?
it? Okay, what was I looking
2011.
for? So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, I guess technically if we don't miss a week.
Yeah, boy. I really do want to release a drunk podcast for New Year's Eve. Like, I'm talking like...
Ooh, that's not a good idea.
But no, what I'm saying is
If
like...
you're on it, not a good idea.
But I want it on there. Because I don't get to interact or hear drunk... It might not ever see the light of day if Drunk Me gets going.
John, you got to release it if that happens.
No.
Hell.
I'm fine. Like, I think if I... No, I've always been conscious. Like,
Why do you have 2 waters?
Because I usually drink 2 bottles of water, or at least a bottle and a half, Tyler.
You're not even drunk.
I do a lot of funny voices. That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I didn't want to drink a soda.
You didn't have that shot of tequila tonight.
I didn't want to drink it. Yeah, I didn't. Actually, to go back on the earlier topic, I have not had a drink, and Tyler is infuriated with me.
He claimed the bottle of tequila that we have the smallest of was not a shot, and it was close enough to a shot, but he still didn't fucking do
It was about 2 shots.
It was not 2 fucking shots.
I filled that thing to the rim.
It wasn't even
And they
like
still
the
had,
size
like-
glass that like shots downtown are.
Okay, Tyler. Okay, I wasn't gonna take the
If we,
shot.
had, if we had a shot of like downtown, that would have been a
I
fucking
already
shot.
have to drive your drunk ass back to you.
And you only have a shot!
I don't want it.
I've had 6-ish.
With the week I've had, Tyler, I just did not want it.
You gotta pump up those numbers, dude.
Pump up those numbers, dude. That's what I'm gonna think. Every time I drink, pump up those numbers. No, I mean, I just been spending a lot of time at home this week just like drinking to myself, and I just figured, why nah, I've had enough of that.
Come on.
Because you guys already know how I am when I get drunk with you guys. How do you think you imagine is when I'm alone and I don't have anybody to like talk to?
You
So
run out of cleaning supplies.
Yeah, true.
Ooh.
Ooh, girl.
Ooh.
In a heart-breasted
We'll
world.
link that ooh to the Patreon too.
Link that one to me, actually.
Oh, so that's the one you won't link to. Okay.
So, I figure there's a few things we could talk about today.
It's gonna be in the one you can't get to.
Oh, shit. I can get to it, but...
But you choose not to.
Let's see, this week is Smash. There's also the Video Game Awards.
But you know what?
Who cares
No
about,
video...
Who
Let-
fucking cares about those anymore?
Yeah, let's talk about the real life business. John's got a fucking live Christmas tree, and I want to hear the story in detail.
As in it's a real tree.
Also, at the time of the recording, this is December 1st, and John had that fucking tree up, and he has the lights going on.
They're about halfway done.
I'm
with
assuming
the
by
lights.
tomorrow it'll be done.
Yeah, I gotta do my tree and also parents' tree. So yeah, that's the plan for
That's
tomorrow.
why it's early.
Why is it early? If you looked at my parents' house, they have every other decoration up.
So actually, no, go about Christmas decorations. Tell us about the tree. Go and get the tree. Retrieve from the tree. Pick the tree out. Find the right tree for you.
It was literally yesterday. We actually went to Home Depot this time just because they tend to have slightly bigger trees, and we went there at like 6, which apparently is the time they close. So we didn't know that as we were trying to check out, but we were there a little before 6. Picked out my tree, which is about
It's big.
It says it's supposed to be 9 to 10 feet, but I think it's closer to 11. And
big.
Well, the thing is, it's a very wide tree.
White?
Wide.
Tyler, you have
racist?
visually seen the tree.
I know.
You it's
I'm for our listeners. Like,
Okay,
did you just say white tree?
Okay, it's an extra thick tree. Does that make it
extra thick?
And then my parents have like a 8.5-foot tree, just because they don't want anything super big.
So you drove your truck to get your tree
No, my stepdad drove his truck. Just
with the thing on top that he kind of.
Well, he has an open pickup truck, so putting 2 trees is a little easier than putting his truck. My truck can barely fit probably a 6-foot tree in the back of its bed.
You could tie it to the top.
Then what's the point?
What are you talking about? What's the point?
I'm tying it to the back instead of just throwing it in the bed of my truck. That's extra work I don't want to do.
I don't know, John.
It's easier to just throw it in a big Ford F-150 bed and be like, okay, it's there.
Because
It's
nothing
secure.
says America like a Ford F-150.
It's a big bed.
I love Ford F-150.
And he uses it for work when he's moving around building supplies, so it's easier.
So no pedantics you got into, nothing fun,
No.
you didn't you try to pick out a tree and I don't know, Chris said oh, come on, John, we can pick a better one. How many trees did you look at before you knew that one was the one?
Maybe 10. They didn't have that many that were. A lot of the trees they have there were 6 feet and less. It was kind of pathetic, actually.
And you wanted a big one to fit that corner.
Well, I mean, I have the ceiling to accommodate it, and it fills out the room better.
That's interesting. It's very interesting.
It's getting a Christmas tree. It's not like last year was more interesting just because Christopher was moving a tree and he poked himself in the eye with it. That was more interesting. He was trying to move it, and he had his own tree in hand, and he just sort of poked himself. I'm like,
That's why I go with fake trees.
Yeah, we never had a live tree.
Yeah, we can't
there's
afford
nothing.
that every year.
Okay, the smell of a fresh pine tree
I
is
don't
just
fucking
nice.
care.
You can't smell anything, so who cares?
Whether I can smell it or not, I don't fucking care.
Well, that's you. I like the smell of an actual tree.
Ooh, and all those debris on the floor, too.
And I'll sweep it up as soon as I'm done
Every
decorating.
day. Till Christmas is over.
There's not that much that falls off if you keep it watered.
I'm going to get you 6 kittens, and we'll see how much falls off.
That tree's just going to fall down with 6 kittens.
I'm not 6 newborn kittens. I'm talking they've been up 2 or 3. They're learning. They've trained for this moment.
Ooh, what is
They're going to
this?
knock down the tree somehow.
They're going to go, I want that shiny Ninja Turtle thing. Go to hell.
Just shatter every ornament on the tree.
Yes.
But they only keep one. It's the one that you made in first grade, the macaroni art with your picture in the middle. Everybody made those back in the day, and they spray painted it gold, and you're like, oh man.
I went to non-Christian / charter elementary school, so no, I didn't.
I didn't at that time either, Tyler. I don't know.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Why do you undermine everything? Yeah, I don't know. What? John, I'm trying to get you on the podcast. People say you don't talk enough on the podcast. I want you on the podcast,
Who are these
man.
people? Rat-a-tat?
Myself.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I just listen back, and John kind of just fades.
Yeah, he do. He do.
He's
he really,
faded today, but
Dude, I'm up there with him, dude.
I don't like you wearing a beanie with your hand
You're
on
up
your
there?
side talking to me like
We
that.
gotta go back to this again.
I just feel like you called me a dirty word, and I don't like
I
it.
said no sort shit.
No sort shit.
You got the point.
I'm sick of it.
I don't get the point.
John, you're an intellectual. You don't get the point.
No. Okay.
Ignoramus is only, John.
You just gotta go with it, you know? Shit.
Fucking Jimmy Neutron looking ass. Well, I don't want 6 butterscotch.
You'll have them or you won't drive.
He doesn't have the motor skills to just pick one.
Last podcast.
I took a crane claws full.
The podcast with Chad on it after editing it, I had opened up 3 butterscotch for me to eat during the podcast, took them out of the wrappers, and Chad stole them at one point. He did it by reaching over and grabbing them all to avoid. I was like, God damn it, Chad! I did that to not have the wrapper noise on the podcast. I was like, God damn it, Chad! I just had them resting on the wrapper. That's very neurotic of me to do, but like,
yeah,
I was
like who fucking cares? Who's listening? Tony's coworkers?
Hey, Roger.
Maybe.
Hey, Lily.
Oh
How's
yeah.
Lily?
What's her name? Roger Lily on Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I made that connection.
That's not Tony's coworkers.
That's the signal for Tony's coworkers to start listening again. They can
Wake up.
Hey, if you're listening to this while you go to sleep, dream of me flying with wings of a bird.
They're just asking for nightmares.
No,
Random sounds. Especially the last one where you're just screaming, oh shit.
that's because Tony.
That might as well be every episode now.
Okay, so I don't know what you guys want to talk about.
Shit.
Tyler randomly hit me up on Thursday in a matter that I had.
The day I got drunk,
The day Tyler got drunk, and this is how I know.
he screenshot this
I
conversation.
screenshot because it's like, because
You were like at a bar when it closed on a weeknight or something.
well, this is before it closed, but this is not how Tyler like.
Normally
he never
talks.
asks me my opinion directly for stuff. Normally, like we'll just when you see it in person, we'll talk about it. Tyler sent me a message on Facebook saying, "Real talk, how do you think the Blade Runner anime is gonna do?" Or should we save for podcast? I didn't respond. Like I was like, I took a
There's a
screenshot.
Blade Runner anime coming?
You didn't
Yeah,
know?
you didn't see that?
It's
That's
being
their
funded essentially by Toonami.
Tsunami.
Yeah.
That's their
Oh,
next.
No, I didn't see
It's
that.
being it's basically Jason DeMarco's next project, like after FLCL.
Who's doing the animation?
I don't know.
Did somebody? I think it was Bones. I think somebody said it was Bones.
Their Bones says, yeah.
I can look it up in a second, but
I know for sure they did
it might be
Record
Bones because Shinichiro Watanabe
What's a
from Cowboy Bebop, Share My Shampoo, and Dandy are all going to be in it. Or he's a creative director.
Oh.
It's called Blade Runner 2022.
I don't know. It's kind of an eventful week for anime just because Netflix, I guess, is getting Evangelion and a lot of other stuff. Netflix is just canceling every Marvel show in
As they
existence.
should.
As they should have.
It's going to be animated by Sola Digital Arts, the studio behind next year's Ultraman. Previous works were Appleseed and... Oh, it's from people who based Appleseed and original standalone complex, which Adult Swim's worked with before with that, so that makes sense.
If they do it in the style of Appleseed,
okay.
yeah, I can see it. Yeah, definitely working. But.
Yeah, and
So it's going to be CGI.
that's right. Yeah, Watanabe made a Blackout last year for 2049.
I mean, the
that
original
anime prequel to the last year's movie for Blade Runner, and I really like 2049. I know we watched it over here at John's.
I don't remember it. Oh, the second movie, yeah.
Yeah, 2049. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 2049 last year, right?
I just know it's the second Blade Runner.
Yeah, it's 2049. So basically, we watched it over here at John's, and my opinion of that movie is like it's still a good movie, and I can watch it, but like. My God, seeing that in theaters, like I don't know why, I don't know what it was. It came out during Christmas season last year, or something like that. Like
Did
towards
you
the
watch
end.
it in 3D or 2D?
I watched it in regular 2D. I don't watch 3D movies.
Too expensive, John.
I watched it, but I mean, it's like that's a movie you have to see in theaters. Like I don't know why y'all didn't want to see it. I think it was like a movie like neither of y'all showed.
But you were also most
It
of the
came
time
out
you
in
go
like
watch a movie. You're like
it actually
I'm
came
going.
out in October because I wanted to see it as almost like a birthday movie, but it was like it never came up. Wanted to see it, and I was like, and I didn't see it before it left theaters.
Well, I fucking love the original Blade Runner, so I think I saw that opening weekend by myself.
I've only ever saw Blade Runner once, and that was on TV, so it's not really seeing it according to you. So
Yeah, it's not. If you watch a movie on TV and you get a commercial every 15 seconds, that's ruining the experience.
not
of the
every
movie.
15 seconds. When I saw it, it wasn't at the time where it was like every 15
Which
minutes.
cut of it though?
I don't. It's probably like normal cut.
You need to watch it on
It was on
Blu-ray.
Spike at the time.
They have
I think.
there's a really good Blu-ray out I can let you borrow. It's good.
For the original.
Yeah.
I want to see it on VHS.
All right, you can do that too, Tyler. Because I know you don't have a VH. You don't have a TV that's
VCR.
compatible with it anymore.
That's what you think.
You don't. I'm gonna smash it.
You're gonna smash a VHS player.
I'm gonna smash the TV that you can use.
I'm not using the TV. I'm just using a VHS player.
Please quit cussing at me.
Justin, why are you so against VHSs?
I'm not against it. I'm just saying.
I'd rather see it in the original format that was released on, whether that's Laserdisc, Betamax,
Laserdisc.
or VHS.
So if it
I don't have
originally,
2 of those 3, but I rest it on VHS.
but that's not the original release. If it launched on VHS first, okay. But if it launched on like Laserdisc first, you'd have to watch on that, right? Or it doesn't count.
I'm pretty sure that was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It released originally on Laserdisc.
All right. How did you see it?
How did I see what?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
TV.
Why? Watching TV movies are just terrible. It's terrible time. Like, how could you even enjoy it?
Granted, there are some TV channels who don't have commercials when they play movies, but I just deal with it.
You don't have those channels, though.
I do.
Which one?
It's either IFC or Movie Place, I think. I don't know.
Listen, I'm
not saying there's good movies on them. I'm just saying they have movies that don't have commercials.
There's nothing better on like a lazy day just to sit down, pop in a good Blu-ray of a movie and just watch it.
Off on lazy day.
All right. I mean, you can do that too. Depending on the movie, you can do it during the movie. But
You're right.
like,
Especially on IFC.
tomorrow I'm off, and I already got the Blu-ray, and I'm gonna get it. I'm like, I've been feeling like I've been wanting to watch this movie again, and because I wrote a paper on it in college, so I watched it like.
What'd you get a grade on it?
You know.
But not an S.
Yeah. As we know, all major colleges follow the Sonic the Hedgehog grading letter E, D, C, B, A, and S. Like, so, no, I'm in an A on it, and it was a Lost in Translation. It's a really good movie. I really love that movie. Have you ever seen it?
Nope.
You ever seen it?
What's it about?
Bill Murray in Japan.
Bill Murray in
meets
Japan?
Scarlett Johansson. They go buck wild for each other.
How old is Scarlett Johansson in that?
You know, I saw on Twitter that like a few weeks ago, they're like, "Happy birthday to Scarlett Johansson." She's only like 31.
Today?
Not today, but like as of the other day, she turned 31. I'm like, the Avengers was like 6 years ago. I was like, that means that bitch was 25, and she'd been in movies before then. I was like, damn, this bitch young. Like, I'm like,
I mean, she was a child actor.
I know, but I'm saying like, damn, this bitch young got a lot of success. I mean, feasibly, we're in the same age range. It wouldn't be weird if I married her. She's 31, I'm 25. It's possible. We found love in a literal hopeless place. What if John married her?
That's better.
Okay. John, I want you to marry Scarlett
An
Johansson.
older man
I'm
marrying-
going to apologize for fucking your wife. Okay.
An older man marrying a slightly younger woman, to me, is more acceptable than an older woman marrying a slightly younger guy. But it's only because you see more cases of the former than you do the latter.
Okay, how about when I was 17, 18 years old, I was dating a 23, 24-year-old?
That didn't last, though.
Okay, I mean, so you're going in any relationship. It's creepy
I'm saying
if it's going to be
married,
married.
not in a relationship.
Okay. Okay. Listen, if I somehow bagged Scarlett Johansson, I would do everything in my power to
I'm
make
going
sure
to use a
it's
South Park
forever.
example here. I'm going to use a South Park example.
Yeah, I mean,
South Park in a movie by Adam Sandler. Younger guy does older woman. Nice.
yeah.
Younger girl gets done by older male. You go into jail.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Nice. God, I love the cop. What's his name?
It's something Irish.
Yeah. Nice. I've used that gif a lot.
That and Adam Sandler, that's my boy. They find out that he did this woman. Everybody's like, nice. She still goes to jail, but they're all like, nice.
Yeah, he had
In the courtroume.
Yep. Because he, yep.
They see she's physically pregnant with this guy's kid, and they're all like, nice.
I watched that movie in theaters. It was those days where, like, during the summer, like, I'd be off, and I just went in and I snuck into another movie. I'd buy, like, a large popcorn and a drink, and I'd watch, like, 2 or 3 movies in a day. I'd just kill a day at the movie theaters. What? Y'all don't like to hang out a lot. And I like
You
to get
gotta
out
tell us if you gotta hang out.
All right, hey, y'all want to go to the movies with me at 2? I'm not leaving that bitch till, like, 10 o'clock. Y'all down for that?
Did you have Movie Pass at the time?
No, I literally. I
fuck
went to
you.
a show at
Fuck
2.
you and your movie hopping.
Yeah. I used to work in a movie theater.
You saw what happened.
Yeah, so I know that it doesn't matter. Like, nobody really.
Did you at least get popcorn in between?
I just said that. Did you not listen to me?
I really was not listening. I did not care for that.
He gets a large. So
I
he
literally
can
was
get the
not
refill.
caring
Literally,
for your conversation.
Okay, fuck you too. It's like I got a large popcorn and a drink. As far as the theater's concerned, that is the most money I could give them.
It
Anyway.
really is, John.
I know, John and I know, like, they make nothing off the ticket sales. It's all the concessions, so.
That's why I do not get concessions.
Yep.
I only want to support the movie, not the theater.
That's not how that works. But, so yeah, the Blade Runner anime. Watanabe is creative director. What do you think about it? Are you excited for it?
I'm excited to have it released hopefully before 2020. I know it's not, but I hope.
It's definitely not coming out in
I
2020.
hope so much it
With the
is.
name 2022, I hope they at least get it out in 2021. So like, ooh, could happen.
No.
I mean, you're the one who said, "What do I think about it?" Save it for the podcast. I feel like it sounded like you had opinions, Tyler. What opinions
I
do
just
you
wanted
have?
to be playing the Switch controllers things, but this is just too. This is fucking too short a controller.
Tyler, what did you want to talk about? Blade Runner.
Do you think it's gonna be good or not? And that's
We
all I
only,
wanted
we
an answer
only have
for.
a poster and
That's
the
all
name
I wanted the
Watanabe.
fucking answer for.
Do I think it'll be good? I don't know until we get a trailer and see how it looks.
So, yay or nay? You think it's gonna be good?
I will remain cautiously.
That's you for anything nowadays.
How long of a series?
I think it's 13 episodes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Tyler heard the episode order. He went, okay, yeah, sure. Tyler's all in on this shit. Hell yeah.
I like 13.
I don't know, man. I think it might be all right. I don't know. Like I want to see a trailer. I want to hear the soundtrack because you can't release.
No.
What the hell?
That's Watanabe for you.
Combine some Princess Mononoke with Lion King, you know.
Blade Runner 2049.
Didn't he actually retire now?
Who?
Watanabe, no.
No.
Hayao?
No, Miyazaki.
He
Yeah.
technically is, but he's still coming out of for what
No.
I thought he officially retired in like traditional.
No, he's retired twice now. He's working on a movie that they're trying to have out supposedly in 2020 for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody said the other day, like when he by the other day I mean like literally the last time I remember an update on the movie he's working on. He likes to draw the storyboards himself and stuff for the movie, and apparently he'd only finished like 19 pages out of supposedly like I don't remember how long they say his films usually are like in the page numbers, not just this or that. So they basically said he's not on track to make it, but he's pretty much like this is his final film, so he wants to do it. But he wants it in 2020 because apparently that's going to be like their big thing. Like everybody's coming into Tokyo for the Olympics. Miyazaki's final film, they're all trying to get it, and like they have all the ambassadors of all like these anime characters like Goku and Luffy. Or like and Sailor Moon and Doraemon are like all ambassadors of the Olympics.
Well, I saw somewhere someone linked an article where it's like, here's Miyazaki's opinion on dealing with a CGI world nowadays.
Yeah,
and he's still like adamant on hand drawing.
And I'm fine with that. Like literally, like Miyazaki, I'm fine if he wants to like only release a movie like every 10 years. Like I know the reason why he retired is because he had that track like that where he was like. Boom, boom, boom.
I'd be surprised
hit.
if he lived another 10 years.
I mean,
Isn't he
it
like
depends.
74?
And then not only that, but
I like his opinions. Like anime was a mistake.
same last name but different dude. Akira Miyazaki died. Who was a screenwriter, storyboard writer of movies like that. So he died recently. And then someone else I saw today died. That's it. President George H.W. Bush died today or something.
Yeah,
Like
or last
94.
night.
Yeah.
He actually like died, and literally at the time I was like, "Holy shit!" I literally just went to sleep. I was like, I went to sleep, and he did too. I mean, I just feel like I really felt like
that's symbolic.
like like me and him both went to sleep, and he was like, "You must stay." Like, and I was like, I don't know if I was supposed to die last
Like
night.
I saw it at the bar and I was like, oh geez, but yeah, like I've noticed a lot of deaths happening recently. I don't know if it's just the time of year. Just they say like it comes in threes, and it's been more than threes, but still.
The other day I saw this linked on you know who Satoshi Kon is, right?
Yeah, he's that shit.
He makes good movies, and
Every time I hear the last word "cone," I think of hentai though.
all right, why?
Someone with something cone does hentai that I like the art style of. So yeah.
Well, like he passed, but he did a. Oh, God damn it, Wikipedia! Why are you trying to get me to donate every year?
But yeah, Satoshi Kon, he has a lot of what was it, Mind Break?
Yeah, it's
not
like
Mind
that,
Break,
like,
but just Mind Thriller
like Perfect
films.
Blue and all that, like
Paranoia
but-
Agent.
Yeah, he did Paranoia Agent and
Paprika.
Yeah, and then his final thing was Good Morning.
Didn't he do Tokyo Godfathers too?
Yeah, I was about to,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
I haven't seen it. I still want to see
Yeah,
it.
it's apparently it's streaming free somewhere. I think it's Amazon Video or something like that, or some.
Ooh, I gotta see it before my
I
subscription runs out.
I think it's somewhere, but they're streaming it for free. And I was like, man, I haven't seen Tokyo Godfather. And then I thought about it, I was like, holy shit.
It's literally like three homeless people taking care of a baby, pretty
Yep.
much.
It's like 3 Men and a Baby.
And there's a woman in it, but yeah.
But literally it was like it's visually great. And it came out the same year he did Paranoia Agent, I think. And I just saw that and I was like, holy shit. And I bought the Blu-ray just because I was like, you know, now that I think about it, like I haven't seen this movie in forever. And I just like it and it should sit on my library shelf. And
I really thought you were gonna say it should sit on my lap, but
Sit on my lap. Have a little copy of Tokyo Godfather. Come on in, girl.
take a
Water's
picture.
just fine.
Take a picture of that.
But I got that, and don't ask me why, but it was cheap on Black Friday. Yeah, I did not get it on Blu-ray. I got it on DVD. That's all I could find. That's right. I was like, no wonder, yeah. But I got it in the same thing that I got because I bought it on like right after it was Cyber Monday actually. I bought Akira on Blu-ray again because it was $9. Yeah, I have 3 copies of that movie on Blu-ray now.
Why?
Because there was the regular edition they released and the collector's edition again, and it was like $9. And I figured I like to support.
Were you drunk at the time?
No, I love Akira is probably my favorite anime film ever.
I gotta say, I respect the influence it has on everything else. Watching it, I don't see how it's influential.
What do you mean?
I just don't.
When
It
did
could
you
be because
when
I've
did
seen
you
it on
first see-
TVs where it's broken up
True.
into segments.
You saw it on
but-
Toonami for the first time?
Probably.
That was the first time you saw Akira?
Probably. But still,
Jesus,
I just
Tyler.
don't, like, overall, I just don't see, I like, you know.
Did you read the manga?
No, you know,
We
had
had
that-
it at school.
I know we had it in fucking high
Hell
high
yeah.
school. I just never read it because
You
I was like,
didn't?
this is fucking longer than what I think the movie's going to
It
be
is.
about.
It continues past the movie. Like, it's really good.
So,
In fact,
yeah.
I got the collector's edition box out of the manga a few months back.
Can I read it?
No.
Can I keep it?
They're not ever leaving the box.
Do you plan on selling it
No.
when you're dead?
Speaking of which, hold on. The Evangelion. I know we talked about that for a second. So it's coming to Netflix, and apparently one of the old voice actors pretty much came out and said they're redubbing it. Now, that sounds bad, but you know what I think? Ka-ching!
For
My
the voice
platinum,
actors.
my platinum DVD set just increased in value. It's already going for $300.
But did you open it?
Yeah.
Can I?
It's no, fuck you. Like, so it's pretty much like now it's already $300. Now imagine when they redub it and like they eventually re-release it. It's like this is like the old like nostalgia cast. Like, hell yeah, I'm down. Also, I'm down for them redubbing it. Hopefully, Spike Spencer is like one of the only people that came back to voice Shinji in the movie, characters of the movie. So I'm fine with that. Like, if they recast him, I just think like Spike Spencer's like so integral to the character. Like, they'll probably try and keep him on. And it also makes me think like, how are they gonna like hire their own? Are they gonna let Funimation dub it? Because I'd find if Funimation just use the people they have for the movies and just do the series and like have some people that can actually direct. But you never know with the so it's like I don't know. Does that mean like they own the rights to the TV series and then Funimation releases the movies? Like how does that work? We don't know. All I know is one of my top 3 favorite animes of all time. Anime of all time is going to be on Netflix for a new generation to see. So I'm really excited. I love Evangelion. I love Tokyo Godfathers. I love Blade Runner, the franchise. This has been a good week for me.
I like Bible Black.
I've seen it. It's good. My favorite scene is when
You don't know any of their names, do you?
no,
I personally don't either, but it's hentai. So.
you know, it's not a bad thing to watch hentai. It's not necessarily a good thing either. But what about you?
No real
about-
person is being harmed in it.
You wanted to talk about
Okay.
Blade Runner. You want to talk about Evangelion. You're just being quiet as shit.
Okay, besides the people who had to animate it, you know, working long hours for like little pay, no one gets harmed in it. So
They do.
in the anime, it's cartoons.
Tyler, according to the laws of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, they can feel pain.
If they're sentient,
They are sentient.
they're
What
cartoons.
if Who Framed Roger Rabbit came out now, but like they did like a Japanese
It
version?
would be way more risque.
It would not be way more risque.
If
It
it
would
was Japanese, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If it was a kids movie, no, Tyler. They got away with a lot of stuff. Like Jessica Rabbit, she would not.
You say if it's a
You-
kid's
they-
thing, but have you seen Shin Chan? There's penis everywhere.
They don't animate it like that anymore, Tyler.
Not
You know-
anymore.
Did you know the creator of Shin Chan died?
I wouldn't doubt it.
I really was
They're like,
following.
that's too much
No,
penis
literally,
for
like,
Josh.
literally, like, he was publishing the manga of Shin Chan. It's crudely drawn like that one, but literally, he went hiking, fell off a mountain, and went missing for like 5 or 6 days. They were saying like, you know, this chapter was delayed or something, and then they announced like a week later that they'd found his body was found, and it's like, dang, that sucks.
You gotta die somehow.
Well, but it's like Shin Chan was like really popular, and they're still making the anime, but like he had like an assistant finish up like the last 5 or 6 chapters. But it's kind of just sad. It's like lets you know like literally like a story like One Piece could not be finished because Oda went out for a walk and got hit by a bus. It's like Jesus Christ, and like looking at all the fans and be like, oh shit, why are you doing that?
I was about to say, do you mind if I do this?
Do it.
Hold on, fuck.
What are you doing? You're just looking at a girl on Instagram dressed as a collie?
They're doing a TikTok, but they put it on Instagram.
I
so-
could fucks with it.
Yeah, it was a good song.
I love Pop Star.
Hey, Popstar.
We gon' get it, we go
Yes.
hard.
Cause
Till
we're
we in it, we pop stars.
Good song.
Ain't
Look it
nobody
up.
bringing
We'll link it in the description.
down, 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 down. You ever watch it, John?
No.
Is it good? There are a lot of sexy girls in it. There's actually all 4 of them. Actually, who would you rank sexiest out of that group?
Ooh, that's honestly the based off the person. but
Official
I'm-
KDA sexy rankings. We'll just go like
It's based off the person, but I enjoy Evelyn a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I would put Ari first, and then to me it's like a tie between Akali and Evelyn, and then Kaisa. I always want to say Kasai.
Kaisa's thick though.
Yeah. It's just her outfit. Like I think it's too
Evelyn,
much.
the thing that gets me with Evelyn is them damn glasses though. Like like
glasses
those
plus like a
glasses
skirt and the way she moving.
sexy as hell. Like I think I'd probably put like I might go. I'm the same with like Evelyn and Akali. They're really close, so it really might be Evelyn, even Akali.
I would put Evelyn
And
first
then
and
Ari.
then Akali, but I feel like you would put Akali before Evelyn.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Akali, Evelyn, Ari, Kaisa, but they're all sexy as hell. John, just blind. Whose opinion are you leaning more towards? Just
You've played League a few times.
No,
at
but
least.
he
You know some of the names.
he doesn't know what Kaisa. John, actually, you've never seen him. Whose opinion are you going to take more? Tyler's saying Ari looks the best. I'm saying Akali looks the best.
You also got to figure. I look at more porn, so I probably have a better opinion on women's figures.
you have more clout.
Yeah.
Hold on. Tyler says, "Excuse me, I objectify women more. Therefore,
I've seen more porn. I've seen more lewds of like just cartoon characters / game characters. So Rule 34 in general.
While that may be true, you still a bitch." I wish Reed were here to hype that up. Like,
So John, out of our opinions, who do you think's better in that? I feel like in terms of looks alone, Ari is definitely ahead of the crowd.
I'm trying to find an objective
Are
picture.
these like default like outfits? Or
No.
like
no,
certain
it's the
skins?
ones in the song that you heard.
I'm trying to
me
find a good
explain.
picture that doesn't like this person obviously liked Akali better, so they made her look good. You know?
Just take a screenshot from the freaking video.
No, boy.
Hold on. John, go to YouTube.
No, fuck. We'll do it after.
No song, just go to YouTube and just look at the video as it goes.
What?
Hold on.
What's it called?
Hold on.
KDA, K/DA,
Pop
Popstar, or Pop Stars.
We go hard till we win it. We pop boys with our fidget
pop boys. Which
spinners.
makes it sound like they're popping cherries, but yeah.
Pop boys. It's the knockoff of Pep Boys. Pop boys.
We pop boys.
We vote for Republican. It was all an advertisement. So, all right. So y'all don't want to talk about anime despite the fact that Tyler was like hyping it up. Let's talk about anime. We can talk about anime. He looked at me and he said, "Please talk to me about it."
I'm about to play Glad You Came Again.
Why?
Yeah. But yeah. What were you going off of there, yeah?
I don't know. How's everybody been feeling lately? How's work been? How's life been?
More drank.
Tyler
You
craves
need
more
more?
drinking.
You've had like 7. Why do you need more?
No, that's my 6th.
I thought you had... Well, whatever.
What about you, John?
It's been busy.
With what?
Just work.
What specifically? Project names,
Scroll
please.
to the left.
You better been objective. Like,
It's like all of them with one in them. One standing out, but all of them are there. The one standing out is Kaisa. What have I been up to?
yeah, just how's life been for you?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. God, why are y'all so
It's
fucking...
money.
All right, John, which one?
I mean, like, hold on. Life for me is.
Is it a picture of Ari you're about to show
No,
me?
I had 7 drinks Thursday. Stayed up till about 1. Got 2 to 3 hours, 3 hours maybe of sleep. Went to work for like an 8-hour shift, and then went home and stayed up till like midnight or 1.
All right.
That's my life. My life.
It's my life, and it's now or never.
John, I wanna live forever.
He just wants to drink where it's alive. 'Cause it's his life.
Christmas album, y'all. Come soon. That's not a Christmas
Instead
song.
of saying it's my life, you should say it's high life.
It's high life. It's
Now or never. You could drink this shit forever.
$2 for a bottle tonight. 'Cause it's high life.
And it's now or never. Don't throw up on your Christmas sweater. That's how we link it to Christmas. Don't throw up on your Christmas sweater.
It's like I want to laugh, but also I can't breathe, so just get it out.
And that's how it links back to our Christmas album, John. Boom!
High
Done!
Life is the official sponsor of our Christmas album.
It's high life. It's now
We can make them some good money, John.
Yeah.
We
Dear
can
Bon,
make some good money in the process, you never know.
Dear Bon Jovi, can we please
Make a parody of your song that we then sell to a beer company who then pays us more money.
Here's another song.
Stop! You're gonna do it now!
Yes, I'm sorry. Here we go.
Are you?
Shut up.
Are you or are you not?
I'm trying to get the note. Here we go.
Don't do a voice.
Everybody, it's a Christmas day. How are you going in this Christmas way? Take the bus to your neighbor's
I'm about to
house
throw my sock at
and
you.
go outside and grow a mouse because it's miracle time.
What the hell?
I was like, these people are scientists in a lab.
And your wife is a mime, so it's quiet inside until you
This
drink.
is not going on the album.
Fuck you.
What the hell drugs have you been taking?
I'm the drunk one, and he's doing all this shit.
He's growing a mouse? I don't understand.
Go outside and grow a mouse. It's Christmas miracle.
To grow a mouse outside.
I mean, to some people, they like to.
I feel like if I'm listening to this when I get back and you upload, I'm just gonna be like, that's where I stop.
Christmas mouse.
He's doing this like some lame ass shit.
Hey there, everybody! It's Christmas
Yeah, you'd
time.
make it. You'd lose it at the high life.
It's high life.
I'll probably laugh more at me laughing than I would the highlight song.
Insert image of Sanam just bugging us. John, what Christmas song do you want to parody or sing?
Parody one?
Parody or sing, yeah. We've had plenty of parodies so far.
Probably Last Christmas, but I don't know how I would parody
The Wham version?
That's the okay. That's the
original.
best
Yeah.
OG one. Whoever that pop star was who sang it, I like her version too. But
I love the Wham version. It's an
Which
it's,
pop star? There's been multiple who've sang it.
what's her name? I want to say it starts with a C.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
No,
Damn.
It starts with a C.
it's not her though. It's
Rash Christmas.
You sure it
gave
starts
me
with
your
a
heart,
C?
but the very next day.
it's like a girl who
you
has like
gave it
EDM
away.
music or something like that.
This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone who drinks
Well-
30 beers.
No, not
She
you.
beats me. I
It's
call her
Cascada.
my wife.
Huh?
Cascada.
She did what?
Yeah, she sang that other song. Oh, welcome to hell.
No, she did not. She has other songs where I feel like I've heard them, but I just don't know it was her. But I like them.
John, what would you do if you woke up in the middle of the night one night and the ghost of Christmas past came to speak to you and he took you to see Tyler's 7th Christmas?
What the hell? She did that song 11 years ago? What
Yeah,
the hell?
it's old, but I like it.
I don't think I've ever heard that version.
Still want you
back.
They actually play it on the radio.
Quit playing over the fucking...
He's the one doing it now.
Yeah, she sings, Every time we touch, I feel the floor.
Yeah.
Every time we
That's not the lyric,
I can
but-
count to 4.
They made it like a dance remix out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dance music. I love her.
I mean, I'm not saying it's like reminiscent of what Wham did to it, but I'm just saying it's hype for me.
Listen, I really do want to do. We talked about it on the podcast, but I don't want to talk about it on the podcast just in case we do it.
Talk about it on the podcast.
No,
Yeah.
I want to be a surprise.
No,
Surprise.
no surprises.
I'm gonna be a big boy this Christmas.
Not really. You've been losing weight.
Hey, that's not mean-spirited. Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, I know it's not me. It's spirit.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry.
talk like this for the rest of the podcast.
Oh shit! Future Tyler, turn it off.
Abort now.
You
Gee
made it 50
willikers.
minutes in, abort. There's nothing
We're only
left.
doing 50 minutes. I feel like it's already been at least more than an hour.
It's been 36 hours approximately. I'm adding the list to his character
That's it,
now.
I'm jacking off.
Oh, Lord.
What the hell's wrong with
Oh, Lordy. He's got his cock out. It's veiny as a motherfucker.
Okay, Sean Connery.
Okay.
It's veiny as a motherfucker.
Okay.
Apparently there's no hair either. He just went straight to veins.
He is astounded.
This is some veiny shit.
So, I mean, John, I know we were talking, John, what would you do if the ghost of Christmas Past came and visited you and showed you, if you went through Scrooge's, like, you know, his experiences, what would you take out of them?
Out of all 3 ghosts?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What if the ghost of Christmas Past came up to you and showed you Tyler's 7th Christmas?
Jacking off.
No, I hope to God you
You're
weren't.
7-year-old Tyler jacking off.
That's not
Dang.
necessarily my 7th Christmas.
Hold
but
on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know you never, did you, and for Chad, Reed, Tony, whoever's listening, when I was, like, jacking off, I really did sometimes not, I still jack off. I'm jacking off right now. But, like, there was, like, when I was, like, first discovering jacking off, like, I really did not jack off on Christmas Day. I felt like it was just a special day.
That is the Lord's Day.
Did you ever, like, do that? You just
mean,
jacked it on
Not
Christmas?
after a while, at least.
What about Hanukkah days?
No.
I don't
That's 8
celebrate-
days.
Yeah, I don't celebrate that.
That's like a third of No
John,
Nut
I'll have you
November.
know during No Nut November.
He's also Jewish, so he celebrates both.
I'll have you
Hey,
during
what?
No Nut November every day. Nut.
You nutted every day in November?
And No Nut November, yeah.
The whole point was not to.
I don't want to abide by their rules.
So you do the opposite, you make up for everybody else who's
Also,
not?
John, it's been proven. If you don't nut for a whole month, that could potentially be unhealthy. Potentially.
This is TMI.
I am looking out for my own health.
He's
So
doing
you're
it
saying
for
I'm
health.
being unhealthy?
Also,
He's doing it for sure.
also, I ain't gonna give up that shit.
Tyler said, "There 2 things you're gonna have to prime my damn head. Gonna have to prime the alcohol and jacking it." What if you went to the gates of heaven? You can't drink or jack off up here. Send me to hell.
Tyler's at the gates.
Okay, so that's
No, Tyler, you
that's
should-
a honestly philosophical question of will
Tyler.
you have a similar pleasure being in that place, or are you gonna go here where that's the only pleasure you get?
You're
Tyler,
gonna barter with God. Is there a substitution?
You're basically going to be talking with God. You're going to have a beer in one hand and your dick in the other, but like, I can't give
I'm
these
dead.
up.
The only thing I could possibly have is my dick in that situation.
You somehow find a beer in your
Also,
hand.
if we're going off like American Dad rules where you get your own personal heaven, I feel like that's gonna be included. So
Just jacking off.
And beer.
jacking, beer, and then like whatever else. So
What if it's the theory of Lost? I'm not gonna talk about the ending of Lost on this podcast.
not yet.
I literally could probably record a whole podcast just talking about
That's
Lost.
your solo because no one else.
Hey, everybody. What do you think about John Locke? Did he deserve to die when all he was a man of faith? And he just died
I've only seen the
sadly.
last episode.
The leper episode. John's only seen the episode where they meet a leper. Holy shit! His skin's falling off. God damn it, Hurley! You fat fuck!
Oh shit! I got a belly right here too. I mean, I know in high school like you were like definitely the Hurley looking one, but I'm getting there. I feel you.
It's almost like you're taking all of Justin's lost weight and added it to yourself.
Whatever. I mean, it's the what is the give and take of life? You know,
The balance.
there's got to be a balance.
Tyler and I are yin and yang. We're both pieces of shit, but we're yin and yang.
In different ways.
So I mean, like I don't know to
I make
transition.
friends downtown. I don't know about you, but I make friends.
Yeah, actually, it really has flip flop, John. Like in our youth, I was the more social one. Now Tyler's becoming more social.
I've
always been a depressive fuck though, but that's.
I will say though, in terms of like, if I'm drunk, I can talk to people. But if I'm not, he's got that covered. So
what do you mean?
In terms of either talking to or just starting conversation.
Because I just make jokes and act like a jackass. I don't pretend. I don't.
And that leads into conversations. Me, it's just like
it depends on
get me drunk and I'll just start talking.
It depends on the environment. If you're in a bar, you tend to be more social.
Yeah. What? Well, at this point, I know the people in the bars.
So. Any bar at this point.
Well, because I just really when I talk to strangers, I don't pretend. I just pretend to be not me. Like I just fake it. Like. And that's one thing I've been, like, depressed about. That's sociopathic, like, in a way.
For yours or mine?
For me.
Dude, I wish I was sociopathic.
I'm not going to get too bad on the podcast just in case my family hears this. I don't want to fucking... But I think I'm a sociopath.
Hey.
I'm the golden god! Like...
Will you have sex with this girl?
What girl?
I'm just saying a girl.
It depends.
Will you kill her later?
Will I kill her later? No.
Will you not talk to her later?
Possibly.
That's Tinder.
What are you trying? Are you trying? What?
Like,
I just said like I think I've had some tennis, and you said what's you gonna fuck a girl? You gonna hook up? Like, what are you talking about?
All I'm saying is Tinder.
He's basically trying to prove you're not a sociopath by saying.
Do you talk to her after that? Maybe not. Go on with your life. Do you kill her? Again, Tinder. You maybe do, maybe you don't.
Your options are okay. The fork in this road is. You fuck a girl, okay?
No, do you kill
her?
Better.
No. Do you kill her, or do you talk to her, or you don't talk to her? Those are your only three options. I'm not going to kill her.
After you fuck her, do you continue with those three options, or do you not do any of those three options?
It depends on the girl, Tyler. You're not going to say I'm not going to. Okay, this random girl you're talking about, I'm gonna fuck her, and she's my wife. I'm not going to say that, Tyler. It depends on the girl.
Are you saying you wife her after, or she's your wife and you still hook up and fuck her?
If it's your wife, do you hook up?
I mean, you said after. You didn't say like afterward I'll hook up.
But you're saying
her. You just said she's your wife after you hook up.
You're
with her.
saying this girl, this random girl, you didn't describe anybody.
Like on Tinder.
Yeah, and so you either continue seeing her, which it depends on how she is.
Yeah.
Not saying it's sex or just how.
Yes. Yeah. Just talking, personality, all that shit.
Or don't talk to her based on that, or kill her. I feel like.
But you still fucked her.
Okay, so if I'm going at those three, with only the notion that I don't know anything about her, then yeah. Then I guess if we're going down the road, I've already agreed to fuck her. That sounds terrible.
Unless that's all she wants, but you possibly continue to
you
pursue
keep
that.
feeding me these details after I've already made decisions.
All I'm saying is this is Tinder in a nutshell. What you're describing.
What are you talking? I'm not talking about like hooking up with people.
A hookup can be a one night stand.
I wasn't talking about hooking up with people. He's
and that is what Tinder fucking is.
What is he talking about, John?
You're trying to argue with a drunk.
Tyler, let's just drop it.
Tinder is a sociopathic app, is what I'm saying.
What?
Are you saying sociopath because of like recent events that's happened to me?
Essentially.
I'm not talking.
Huh?
I'm trying to tell Chad's wife the same thing. It's not just that what's happened recent to me. I don't want. Why is this on the fucking podcast? Like, it's other stuff. I've been depressed for years now. I'm just saying I've just been really feeling it recently.
Do you want a tequila shot?
No.
I
will
help you through it.
No.
With a tequila shot.
I'm really depressed. I don't know.
Hey, you want to go to my house?
No.
Yeah, some of my mom's home cooking.
No.
It's spam.
No.
It's spam. I know you love spam.
You gonna have her boil an egg for you again?
I'll have you know I ate at least 3/4 of that spaghetti.
Mm-mm.
It was a fucking ton of spaghetti.
Spaghetti day.
I hadn't had in like at least 2 to 3 months.
Quantify a fucking ton of spaghetti.
Okay, so you know like
a fucking ton, John.
Like Farberware, like this size bowl. Like okay, here's my hands. These are the edges.
Sure.
And like up to here is the length of the bowl.
It's about
with
12
this
inches.
Length. It was a big fucking bowl.
Like a 2 by or 24 by 12 inch like pan.
Probably. It was glass.
So it's probably like 2 inches deep of like spaghetti.
2 to 3, yeah.
And you ate 3/4 of that.
Yeah.
God, you're a fat fuck.
I hadn't had it in a while. It's pasta. I know it's fucking carbs, but it was fucking good. Reheated with some Parmesan on top. It was fucking good.
3/4 of that. That's a lot of food.
My dad, like I'm assuming they had whatever they had. They put it in the bowl. I had 3/4 of that bowl, and my dad had some more of that in there. But yeah.
Jeez, that's a lot of food.
Oh wait, no, wait. The night they made that, they had tacos. So yeah, I had literally 3/4 of spaghetti made.
Jeez, that's a lot of food.
It was fucking good though. I was full.
Apparently, you ate all of it though, so there's none left.
Like I said, I hadn't had it in a while. I was looking forward to it. That was fucking
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Okay.
It's been like 2 to 3 months at least since they made it. So.
And
like I said to Chad, I'm looking forward to it only because it was made and I got to reheat it. It's only good to me specifically, or it's better at least when I reheat it with some Parmesan on top.
So not even fresh. It has to be like reheated.
Yes. Now, I'm not saying I won't eat it when it's fresh. I'm just saying I like it better when it's reheated.
That seems so backwards.
I really like dry spaghetti.
Everything sounds better fresh. Reheated is like some foods do better reheated.
I really like dry spaghetti, which happens when it's refrigerated. I reheat it.
So wait, she fixed spaghetti with no sauce?
There was sauce in it. It's
like a marinara sauce.
Like if you were to make it like when I first
it's just like
it's ready off the stove, ready. It's either the noodles are like really wet, just because they're the
you
noodles.
strain them and they're
The noodles. Sauce is in there, and she has some ground beef. Technically ground chuck, but to me that's just like I think it's mainly the noodles. It's just too wet, slippery, soupy. It's one of the three. Too wet,
and once it
slippery,
gets microwaved, it's a little less.
And once they go in the refrigerator, everything like the sauce, noodles, and everything refrigerates, kind of solidifies. I'm assuming
it's pretty much once you microwave it, you
put it in the microwave,
burn off some of that liquid or water that's in it. So it sounds like
with Parmesan on top. That's that shit.
So it sounds like
good shit.
She needs to like strain it, put the spaghetti and pasta in a dish, and like keep cooking it. That way you can burn off some of the excess liquid, so it's more accustomed to what you want.
No,
you can do that with it.
No,
you can strain it and then add.
Granted, I will say, like 2 of the 4 times I had the spaghetti, I don't think it heated up all the way, but I was still fine with the slightly cold spaghetti.
How is preheated spaghetti better?
It just is, John!
Okay.
Ask Chad!
Or is any other food better reheated than actually fresh? Because I can't think of any. Only you could think of spaghetti.
Or at least the way that my mom makes it.
Because right now you're dissing what your mom's
But
spaghetti
I also,
is.
I honestly...
It's like, Mom, your spaghetti sucks until I put it in the fridge and reheat it.
Pretty much dry, like, super dry spaghetti.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't want to be like, it's just slurping into my mouth. I want to, like, actually, like, chew it to break it up and get it down there.
It's too slimy.
That's like the one food I'm like, I don't like it slimy. Boiled peanuts, I'm fine with. Slimy. Granted, they got to be sitting out for like a day or 2. I'll eat them while they're getting that way, but I'll eat them.
Talk about boiled nuts, right?
Boiled nuts. just like so disapproving of that. All I'm saying is,
let y'all talk about the process of making spaghetti and heating it for like 3 to 5 minutes. It's a goddamn wonder John won't speak up about Christmas time, but you talk about spaghetti and he's confronting you every step of the way.
It's the fact that fresh spaghetti does not match reheated spaghetti.
But boiled peanuts, we get like 2 bags of those. We can eat maybe 1 in a day, and we're good. We might eat on the rest of on the second bag like the next 2 or 3 days. And if they're like at the point where it's like they've been sitting out or just in the fridge for like a day or 2, and they start getting like just a little bit of slime on them, like
that's good. Yeah. Let me join on this. I do not like hot spaghetti. I like spaghetti.
Fuck you, John. Fuck you. You see what I'm saying? Fuck you.
I don't like it cold. Is what I'm saying. Like if my grandmother makes it, literally it's like, okay, you just made it cool. I'll come back in 45 minutes where it's cooled off. I get some and I mix in a little cheese and Parmesan and it's Parmesan cheese. I don't want to say cheese and Parmesan, but do that and it's just like lukewarm. It is perfect. I don't like it any hotter than that. I don't like hot. I hate hot food. Like when we make pizza, I'm like, all right, it takes 20 minutes to cook. I'm going to go take a shower and get ready because I'm going to pull it out when I get out of the shower. I'm going to get ready, let it sit out for like 30 minutes where it's no longer boiling hot. I don't like that. I don't like it hot to the touch. Boom. But pizza's also really good cold. So
I feel like mine is the like refrigeration pot refrigeration process
makes the
makes
pasta
the
taste
sauce
better.
not really soupy. If
It does. It solidifies it. And I'm like Tyler. I add Parmesan, but I don't like drown it in Parmesan like you do. But it does dry it out.
I like dry.
But I like that. Parmesan's really good. But unfortunately, in my house, we can't keep Parmesan because I have a cousin that literally he makes just spaghetti noodles and adds Parmesan to them. He literally goes through like a thing of Parmesan a week. And my grandmother's pretty much went like, I'm not gonna buy all this Parmesan cheese just for this like late night snack for you. It's just like you can use your own money and buy Parmesan. She's like. We only use it in certain dishes. She's like, usually this could last us months to a year. Nah, man. We didn't have any. We had lasagna the other day, and I didn't have any for my lasagna.
I'm gonna say, if you're adding that much cheese, just buy a thing of cheese and grate it yourself.
We could. I mean, it doesn't matter, John. We just can't. I can't have it. Like literally, we had some lasagna the other night, and I was like, God damn it! I really wanted some Parmesan. I was like, it's good. It was good. But I was like, I wish I had some Parmesan.
Just get little Parmesan packets and stash them away.
I already have to stash like stuff I don't want him to eat anyway. God damn it! I don't know. Why are we talking about spaghetti,
dude?
Because apparently Tyler was really, really looking forward to spaghetti for months, and it just hits the spot for him.
Why don't you just tell your mom, like, hey, I feel like spaghetti?
Make it like every 2 weeks. Hey, spaghetti.
Go, hey, Mom.
I mean, it's cheap to make. It's not hard either.
You could make spaghetti, Tyler.
He can't boil an egg, so
yeah.
I doubt he could do spaghetti.
Yeah, okay. Getting the noodles right is probably the hardest part for Tyler.
The water's gotta boil.
Does your mom make her own? Does your mom make her own sauce?
Prego.
And
then that's easier. Literally,
exactly.
Yeah.
So basically, she has Prego, and she like heats up some ground.
How do y'all do it?
Beef,
do y'all have
and then adds the Prego?
Do y'all have the noodles and then the sauce, or do y'all mix them together already?
I think, and I haven't been there to actually see her process recently. I'm pretty sure.
No. Okay, when you go to grab your spaghetti, is it already mixed together?
It's noodles.
Then that is
in
how
the
it's
water.
Served.
She boils that.
Tyler,
it's good.
God, I feel like
Tyler, you're about
strain that shit.
You're about to fix your plate. Do you have 2 pots that have spaghetti and sauce, or is it just
all mixed together?
That's what I was asking.
On your plate.
Because either or, so like if you do the whole
she
where
does
you
the
mix
noodles,
your own,
strain. Here's a pot of sauce. If not noodles first, then put vice versa in there.
I get it.
And then add your beef.
Get it? We're just saying. At least with our house, it's usually okay. Here's a thing of spaghetti. Get what you want, and here's a pot of sauce and meat. Add whatever you want to it. Get the ratio.
See, my other grandmother did it like that. It's both. It's fine either way. It's just different taste because you could add. Because sometimes there's too much sauce. I feel like y'all might want to try that one time, Tyler. If you feel like it's too soupy or saucy.
I feel like the soupy comes from mainly the noodles from me.
How?
They're wet.
That means your mom didn't strain the noodles.
They strain the noodles. They're just wet noodles. You put in the pasta, you stir it, and you serve it.
What?
Shut.
If you make spaghetti noodles
longer.
Yeah, it sounds like your mom doesn't. John, there's an update.
Oh shit!
I just don't think your mom strains them for long enough if they still have water in them, Tyler. Or
there's plenty of fucking noodles there.
That's what do you think? What?
I hold the strainer when she's straining. And there's nothing but noodles. They're wet.
Tyler,
they're wet noodles.
When we cook them like that, because my grandmother does it like that sometimes, where there's noodles and then sauce and you fix yourself. I've never had a wet noodle, except for the one in my pants.
That's why I add the Parmesan. It dries out the noodle plus the sauce.
In your pants?
Tyler,
if your noodles are wet, Tyler, I feel like you just have shitty spaghetti, Tyler.
It's wet noodles. You gotta boil the noodles, right?
John,
they're gonna be wet.
Are y'all's noodles wet?
Apparently not as wet as Tyler's.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, they've been boiled, but you were describing. Are they wet? Like they are physically dripping water? Then you didn't strain them.
Came through dripping.
You're goddamn idiot.
I mean, usually it's like as you're
It's literally boil the noodles.
Yes.
Strain them.
We understand the process of making spaghetti, Tyler.
But usually as you're straining them, they're pretty hot, and whatever excess water is on them is sort of evaporating. That's why it sort of strains by itself. And
you gotta let it strain for a minute. Y'all just fucking dump it in there and it's like, all right, it's strained.
Drained in there. Drained in there. Strained in there. Sauce.
Not
waiting long enough.
Not long enough.
Because literally, we'll take it off and put it and let it sit for a few minutes, and we'll finish off the sauce.
That's exactly how you're supposed to cook spaghetti.
All I know is in there, sauce, stir it, beef, refrigerate, Get it out, warm it up. Excellent.
God damn it, Tyler.
Justin, I'm just trying to live my life refrigerated spaghetti at a time.
Have you had fried spaghetti?
Fuck no.
Would you try it?
No.
All right. I was trying to make plans with Tyler.
Like you're gonna make fried spaghetti.
I wouldn't know if it was like a fair or something. When am I at a fair?
Yeah.
When are you and I ever at a fair?
Last time I went to a fair was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I went with you and your parents.
Probably.
It was fun. It was a good little day.
It was alright.
I had fun.
My thighs are getting cold. Gotta start slapping them.
This will be the last episode of the podcast before Smash Ultimate comes out, you little bitches.
I'm not playing it.
You are, because we're making plans for Chris's birthday to play it, and I'm playing it when it comes out, and we're probably going to be at Chad's house. Maybe, possibly. I'm going to be playing it at midnight regardless. I'm going to be playing it regardless.
Let Chris know I'm working until 7 that day.
Let Chris know. He said the thing starts at 8.
Oh, that works, yeah.
Hold on, wait. It's not a spoiler, John, but just in case y'all want to just unlock all the characters for everybody, have y'all heard how to unlock everybody?
No.
So unless it gets patched out, the way the game is meant to be done is you unlock a character
You're supposed to start with the original 8.
8 or 12, and then you I think it's the original 8. Then the way that either you unlock them through the story mode, which it sounds like the story mode's kind of long, so either y'all marathon that in a day. And I don't think you get all the characters from that. But basically, the thing is on an internal timer in the Smash file. You play for 10 minutes. Then, like, after 10 minutes of a versus match, something like that, you can unlock a character. Now, that sounds like you start with 8 minus 72, technically, because Pokemon Trainer, even though it's 74 fighters. Yeah, you're going to have to do that. How many minutes is that? Or, alternatively, this is what you do.
Hell.
You get on, play a versus match, unlock that character, close the software, start it again, because it's not an internal on your Switch timer. It's on the game files timer. So every time you restart it, it just restarts the clock. So basically, if you and Chris want to do that, like y'all could just mindlessly like do that and play a versus, because I figure you'd want to have every character unlocked for the birthday celebration.
Or a good majority.
And it's it sounds like it's random. Yeah.
Give me Game & Watch.
So I mean, if you want me to come over and do that, you know, I'll happily do that. Like.
The only thing is that Friday we're probably going to a hockey game. So I don't know how much.
Well, I could bring my Switch over. Because I'll probably have.
We're doing that. I guess Saturday before we'll probably play a little bit and try to unlock what we can.
I don't know if it's next weekend.
It's
next weekend.
The 8th.
That's what I'm saying.
So
There's not much time to unlock everything.
But I'll have everybody unlocked, so I'll just bring my Switch and we can just dock it, and yours, boom, done. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, he's trying to get. He's gonna have his copy. I'll have mine. He wants to try to.
Didn't he say he was bringing his friends too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he invited like everybody, right?
So what I'm saying
I don't know
is,
what they're bringing.
What I'm saying is, if y'all don't have every character unlocked, I'm more than likely going to have every character unlocked by that point.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
from what I understood, I thought you were going to be at Chad's Saturday.
No,
like we would be playing. Like
no, it'd be Thursday night into Friday when it
Oh.
launches. Because I'm off Friday, but then I open Saturday, but I'll probably have time to cut, and I got to do an order, and that's literally it. And it's a fucking Saturday, so I get off at 3 at the latest that day. So, it doesn't matter. I'll have it done. I'll have it done. I swear to you, John Old.
I just figured Saturday morning I was going to play and try to unlock what I can.
I'll have everybody for y'all, John. I'm going to bring my Switch regardless. That way, like, we could have, like, 2 setups.
That's the thing. Christopher's going to have his, I'm going to have mine. And I got all my controllers in there as well.
I'll bring mine if we need to.
Because I got the 2 of the actual GameCube
I got one
docks, and then I got 2 Pro controllers right now, 2 sets of Joy-Cons, and if that Smash Ultimate Pro controller comes in, I'll have a 3rd. So between Christopher and my controllers, we'll have at least 8.
Did you ever pre-order the Deluxe or Ultimate Edition of Ultimate?
The
one that comes with the steel case?
No, just because that went out of stock at your
I'm
place.
so glad Nintendo did an unboxing because they finally actually said it comes with the steelbook and the regular case. Because I know I've said on the podcast before that I was going to I was going to buy it, so now I don't have to. So pretty much I'm just going to get that, and I'm going to buy it digitally just so I always have it on my system. So all that's gonna get bought this week. So that's gonna hit the card. I saw an image that's I really relate to. It's like when you pre-order a bunch of games that sell it instantly. It's the guy smiling, and it's like then when you get charged for it, so you just like, oh no, oh no. I really been wanting to play Sonic Adventure 1 again. Don't know why. I was looking at my Steam library. I'm like, man, I want to play some Sonic Adventure.
Like all of it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, at least the Sonic stages.
Well, yeah,
Knuckles.
Sonic and
Knuckles, and I like playing as Gamma. And Amy's kind of fun when she's not running uphill. And then Tails is fun. He's just Sonic's levels, but you can break them. And then I love those games. Like, I wish Sonic would go back to the Sonic Adventure style, because I like the boost formula, but so far they've only got it right 1.5 times. They got it right in Generations, and they got it right for Unleashed where it debuted. And Unleashed is fine if it's just the Sonic Day stages. The Werehog is fine, not for a Sonic game. Also, it needs to have more music, because they play the same battle theme over and over. It's kind of like Dragon Quest XI, but where Dragon Quest XI has the same music, like you're listening to the same like 3 to 10 tracks. That's a huge 3 to 10. It seems like that. Sonic Unleashed has a really good soundtrack, and so when you're getting interrupted every 30 seconds from a really good soundtrack for it to start back for the same battle theme, it's like, nah, man, I don't want that. And then it starts over every time, and it takes. I like it, and it visually is still a really good looking game. It actually just got backwards compatible with the Xbox One, and John's already downloaded a copy of it on his Xbox One X for me to start playing right now. I'm about to go do that. Thanks, John. Here we go. So, anything else you want to talk about? Any other dishes? Tyler, we're gonna have a podcast. I want you to come at us with how your mom prepares foods.
Yeah.
I don't think it's her. I think it's literally just a standard you've gotten used to that you think is how things are made. And I know they say there's no better cooking like Mama's cooking,
things.
but I feel like you've been abused, boy.
I haven't.
You're eating sloppy noodles
that I reheat to get the full effect of.
You don't. Are your noodles still wet when you reheat them?
No.
Because that'd be a hell of a problem.
they're just sitting in a thing of water.
Infinitely wet noodle.
So, I don't know. Y'all got any final thoughts before we finish this podcast up?
I'm making good on my promise to John right now.
He's looking at porn.
Smutting it up over there.
I've been bleeding this entire podcast.
That's your doing, in my opinion.
Sometimes.
I mean, I guess do we need
this
to
is one of those times.
Start preparing a game of the year type of list or something, movie of the year list?
Yeah, we could do that. I feel like Tyler's gonna just have troll answers.
It'd be interesting.
I am.
But I figure the only reason I'm sort of excited
I'm gonna
for
have Getting Over It as my number. I don't care if it came out this year or last year. Getting Over It is
it came out this year, didn't it?
I thought it came out early this year.
Yeah.
Getting Over is my top pick of the year.
We just
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
I'm just saying, with this week with the Game Awards, usually they have a few trailers, and I think Rocksteady's finally going to reveal their trailer for whatever game.
I don't even know if I'm going to watch it live. I'm just going to wait for the companies to tweet the shit out because I don't like watching that whole program. I'll keep it on the background most likely.
It's definitely something you don't need your full attention and just sort of
not anymore at least.
Do you think? So apparently Jeff Keighley had a video today with Reggie, and he said should fans tune in? And people are thinking it's either going to be based off the language. He said maybe something special. And if you don't know, Smash Ultimate in Japan is called Super Smash Bros. Special, not Ultimate. So people thinking hint maybe we'll get a DLC teaser. Which I think
kind of early.
That's what I'm saying, but people are hyping it up like it might happen. I'm thinking I don't think so. I think at least not until Piranha Plant.
Yeah,
I'm thinking we might see
February. That's
he said he said January to February. So I'm thinking
why are you gonna already tease? Okay, here's the first character working on, even though the first character DLC is not ready yet.
Yeah, at least he's not one of the 5. But I just think I don't think until after that. So probably they might. What I think they might do is how they'll handle the first DLC characters. Maybe in January, what they'll do is
unless they want to be ahead of the curve, just because they're afraid of whatever the first patch is just going to unleash, and they're like, well, let's just release it and just.
Well, I
get
think
it before.
What I think is they'll release Piranha Plant, or what they'll do is probably like a January, February, early in the year. Like, let's talk about our spring to early summer releases, and then they'll finally give us a date for Piranha Plant.
January, February, March seem loaded for games. It seems ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying, because there's some like concrete dates they need to work out, just like Fire Emblem. So I figured we might get one in January, and they'll probably say like January 29th for Piranha
Switch
Plant.
Version of Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it's coming out.
I know. I want it.
Yeah, it's coming out, boy. Are you super excited for that main character to be added to Smash?
I could see them adding it to Smash.
I know, and I'm gonna hate it.
And it was like it took up a slot for someone. I hate you.
But it's just like it is. I'm sorry, the way I look at the roster is you're telling me, I'm just so glad. I've been bitching for years. Donkey Kong needed another rep. I was like, I really wanted K. Rool. I'm so glad we got K. Rool. I feel like Dixie Kong should deserve it. Donkey Kong is one of my favorite Nintendo franchises, and the fact that he only stood at 2 reps for like 4 games is bullshit. Like, Donkey Kong is great. I love the Country series to death. All of them so far, 5 for 5. They're all great. So, I mean, Tropical Freeze, like, once it released on Switch, I was like, ooh, boy. I remember when this released, and I was like, ooh, this shit's so good. I love my Wii U. Now it's like, I can take this actually anywhere. I took it to work. Tropical Freeze is really fucking good. Really fucking good. Fuck you, Tyler. It's real damn good. Oh, Reed, go play it. Reed, go play it. Reed.
I've already seen the speed run. It's alright.
It's good.
Does Reed even play any platformers?
Yeah, that's pretty much all Reed plays, for the most part.
Okay.
He don't play that many games anymore, but I know he likes play. But he didn't play the original Donkey Kong Country Returns together.
Okay.
We did like the co-op mode. No, we didn't. We did like pass the controller. That's what we did.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, because I would have broken it. So like Smash comes out. I'm really hyped for it. I don't know what to expect out of life after it. Really, I'm like, Smash Ultimate is coming out. Then literally into January, Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm like, I don't know what, like, okay, so I do have Shenmue 3 to look out for next year if it doesn't get delayed again. To look forward to, but like those like big like games I really wanted. Like I think Shenmue 3 and then I think Psychonauts 2 is supposed to come out next year, so it's like
supposed to.
So I'm thinking like those, but those aren't like the super hype. Like they're hype, but I mean like Kingdom Hearts 3, like I can't wait. Like Shenmue 3, I'm not gonna get off Twitter for like a week for that. Like I'm so scared of being spoiled for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm really gonna avoid the internet for like a week or two leading up to it, or I'm gonna like download the extension to block the phrase Kingdom Hearts and like certain character names. So do that, and then Shenmue 3, like I doubt it'll be spoiled. Also, Shenmue 3 is supposedly not the end of the Shenmue saga because he apparently had like 6 games planned originally. Or no, he had chapters planned, and like 1 and 2 only went up to like chapter 3, and like the 3 is 4 and 5 supposedly. So we're not even halfway.
So probably
through.
at least one more game.
I doubt it. Like unless this like blows people out of the water, I feel like this is gonna be cool. I was like, don't try and like don't do that. Like you're getting a blessing at like getting another game. Like at least give us a conclusion that we're okay. Don't leave us on a cliffhanger like Shenmue 2 did. Like he just flew too close to the sun. Like so it's
fucking Icarus.
Yeah. So I know Kingdom Hearts 3 is the end of the saga. I'm so scared. Certain characters are gonna die. I hope. Okay. I don't like it when you end a franchise or series and there's no consequence to the main cast of characters. So I feel like Nomura is not going to do that because Final Fantasy usually doesn't pull their punches with character deaths. And I feel like Square's not going to do that. Like I do not want them to defeat Xehanort and nobody dies. And I'm scared it's going to be Riku because he's already had his redemption arc. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's come full circle. Like, so I think it's going to be Riku. Like, maybe Terra, maybe Ven. But I don't want any of the Wayfinder trio to die. They're my babies. They've all suffered so much. Like they don't deserve to die. Like they all 3 have suffered so much. Mickey should die. Disney would not allow that. Oh, Sora, I can't believe we've been gunned down in the streets of Brooklyn. I can't believe we came here.
Yeah, they just decapitate Mickey. Put his head on a spike.
Look at this shit. Well, look at this shit, Maleficent.
Pete did it.
That was not Pete.
Holy shit, Pete. That's not what I wanted.
For 100 years, I've wanted to do this.
I'm gonna release a murder of crows.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
In the Toy Story world, do you think little
Vibrators, yes.
Do you think little Ho Peep is gonna make a appearance?
Little Ho Peep lost her sheep, and then she went to cry herself to sleep.
After
And
dancing
here
at the bar.
we go. Well, in this episode, in a song, who have you two beautiful boys of mine been?
I forgot. Shit.
You are the beanie-wearing bastard that I wish would stop wearing a beanie.
That is not who I said I was at the beginning.
Didn't you say you're like the big bad something?
Nope.
He never remembers by the end of the episode. He got one job.
I'm the only drunk one on this. What do you think?
And
All he said was like, "Oh shit," and then
Yeah, he said,
I don't think
"Oh,
he ever
shit," yeah.
established
Oh
who
shit!
you
And then
were.
I said something else, but I don't forget what I said else. So.
And I have been DJ Professor J.
Because I've said beforehand, but
That is what I
that's
said.
not what you said.
You can't remember. I remember what I said. Like,
And you, who are you?
I'm unfortunately still John, and I'm not drunk enough.
Even
And-
though he's had the most technically for the day, so
and we'll see
Get on my level, you
you
little
on
pansy.
the next episode.
says the guy who doesn't do that normally, but I do this all the time.
On the off topic.
Up your game up, you little pansy.
You also had like a 3-hour break at least.
I did not.
How did you not?
It's constantly from noon to now.
Then you were a slow drinker.
Okay, we're doing shots.
The jig is up, the noose is out, they're finally drinking. The John and Tyler raging, I'm gonna watch it.
He's
Tyler's
gonna
got work at 6 a.m. and I'm off tomorrow, there's no consequences for me. See you next time, baby.